a bit of information given out to them. For LoudMouth-Gaming, I'm fucking streaming, aren't I? Better. Better. Right. Black screening is not exactly something I want to be doing. Right. Forge equipment. Armor. Right. Lunostra I have. Rathos I have. This is an ogre. Yangaruga. Critical Eye earplugs, that's actually not too bad. Critical Eye resentment. Critical Eye. Zora. Zara. Interesting nonetheless. Okay. Right. Need to build all the weapons first. What weapons do I need to build? This is our hunt for the day. We're going to hunt down the rest of our weapons. Right, the last one we were hunting was Valhazak, so he's who we're going to go after again. I wonder, do I have the capability to get the Anja going? Because the Anja is stronger than the Glavenus, you just need to try and wriggle your way around a bit of negative affinity. Quite a bit, might I add. Right, let me have a gander here. Right, so if we augment, go to the one that we do currently have augmented. Where the fuck is it? I am an augment, yes. That one. Well, no, I removed all the augments off it. Okay. Right, Glavenus. No, it's the Anja I'm looking. Alright. Where the fuck's me on, George? There we go. Right, so we're sitting with minus 20% affinity. So we stick in a wee... Right, first of all, grab that. Hang on, you cannot roll back this upgrade once it's done. Yep. Right. Now, first of all, we're going to want our affinity. Hang on, first. Custom upgrades. Go for one affinity upgrade. 2 affinity upgrades. Then grab an element upgrade and a second element upgrade. Then we throw everything into affinity. So I need colourful plume. But we've got -5 affinity, but I have everything stacked to the brim. So I've got plus 25 affinity. Okay. No, others for the fucking... Right, so if we compare our Glavenus to our Angibo. So -5, but we have more raw and more fire damage. Okay. And we have 20% affinity. Solid enough. Let's go hunt down a Val. Not that I need to do. Yo! Sorry I am late. Here, look, as long as you're here, I don't mind. Right. I'll be... Right. What I'm going to do, I've now discovered a new plan of action for everything. My new plan of action is going to be as follows. I'm going to make 3 types of builds for yourself. Like, this is for everybody and who's doing bow. Unless you've got access to everything, obviously, right? But I will give you... I'm going to go make... there's going to be 3 types of builds for Master Rank. Well, sorry. It's going to be complicated due to the fact that I'm going to be running multiple builds. Yeah, it's going to be a complicated... This is going to be a complicated one, right? So I'm going to make a bow build starting, like, for starters, for people starting Master Rank. Going to make a build for as you upgrade, as you get more access to more armors, upgrade it from there, and then what you're going to be using for your end game bow builds. So it carries you through. It's going to be fucking complicated to do, like, but should be okay. But yes, I found out that I actually managed to get the Anja Arch. I actually did get managed to get the Anja Arch stronger than the Glavenus. Purely because the Anja Arch is just a giant beat stick for damage. But no, I should be able to get everything done. I just need to finish farming up the rest of the stuff. Like the rest of the gear. So, I'm here trying to kill a Val. So, because my Anja Arch is currently sitting at a tasty 20%. So, which I'll say is not bad. So, armor you can progressively upgrade and slowly get rid of, but still keep other pieces. That sounds nice. Yep, pretty much. It just as a graduate, basically, as you are starting, I'm going to give a build that I'm going to get you as a build that you can start with. And as you progressively upgrade through the master ranks, I will give you more options and more choices, is the idea that I'm thinking of. So there's my general idea. Because if you look here, I got my Anja Arch to plus 20 affinity. So it's possible to get the Anja Arch stronger than the Glavenus. So as a heads up. And as you can see, I'm not running any fucking Silver Rathalos. So we get to test the damage. And don't worry, there'll be damage testing in amongst everything as well. Because no harm, I'm going to need a damage test if I'm doing this right. Isn't that right, Val? Right. Where's my rock steady up? Yeah, I rolled into that. Where's my max potions at? I didn't bring max potions or potions with me. I am a smart person. Right. Bigger wasp delivery immediately. Jesus Christ. I say thank you on my part, and I say thank you on behalf of the people who want this type of build. You're welcome. I find myself stuck to try and get stuff done, because everybody's always beating me to the punch, and because I work, it's hard for me to get everything done in such a succession. So it's more me saying thank you to you than you saying thank you to me. It's just that I just need to make sure that this stuff that I'm doing is useful. I just need to get all the bows so I can start working on it. Kabunga! Yeet! KO, motherfucker! And don't worry, I'll have it all tried. I'll try and work it all out from a gemless standpoint, and then work it in that as a gemless standpoint, and we'll just keep working it that way. So I'll start with no gems and progressively add gems, just to try and get everything sitting nice. And don't worry, I know it's going to be a pain in the ass, but hopefully at the end of it all works out, and I get everything that I need. Okay, what the fuck just slinged me off? Right, so I've used both my Vigor Wasp delivery and my... Right, I'm out. I am out. I have done goofed too much. But no, it'll take me a wee while to get it out. Or get them out, because I need to get the bow builds, and then I need to get the armor sorted and things like that there. Because... it's gonna be one of those complicated situations where I need to work my way around everything. So it is. And I'll start off with what I used in high rank, how you're gonna go into master rank and things like that there. Start off with all the easy stuff, because I found out whenever I started master rank I was getting slapped around like nothing ordinary. So hopefully, see, here's the thing, people should have a decent amount of gems. I do, but I don't have the true collection, so just add in small enough jewels to make it so we can jewel less. Oh yeah, that's my intentions. Don't worry, that is my intentions. I'll have, like, there'll be a base build, no jewels involved, and then sort of a budget build for people who haven't had the time to sink hours into it. There'll be a budget build, and then after that there, it'll be a combination of a handful of other things just to get everything sitting nice. So it is. Basically, there'll be you going into master rank, because not everybody's gonna have 4-slot jewels, so not everybody's gonna have the true, as you like to put it, the true collection of gems. But my idea is trying to get it. Oh, that's not good. My idea is to get it as much. Per level, try and keep it as much have as much damage. I've just noticed that I have yet again forgot to take my nullberries. I'm wicked for doing goofed here, and it doesn't exactly help that Val's not exactly very happy with me. Ha! I'm sorry, Val, but your own momentum just harmed you badly that time. 42 damage is the highest I've seen this bow hit. So, I'm doing something right. Unfortunately, traps don't work on Valve. Oh, you bitch! I couldn't see him through the fucking miasma, so I couldn't, and I was going to get wiped out either way due to the fact that I was blighted. Right. Right. Wait. What is your method of testing all of this stuff, considering we speak on testing it, but I have never seen you truly test it? I have two methods of testing. So I do. Two very, well, not so much strict. First would be the, sounds bad to say it because it's not very good for testing, the training pole in the training area. That's one, but that's only half of it. Once the training pole, once I get my numbers on the training pole, what is then considered for testing is straight after that there, I will take it out into hunts and run it repeatedly until I'm satisfied with the numbers that I'm given. That's literally, like, I've done some, like, whenever it comes to it, I've done testing for it. I've tried to do speed runs and things out there, like speed hunts, to try and get the most consistent damaging types. So there's a lot that I do. This is why I says it'll take me a wee while to get it done, but I'm doing, putting it nicely, I'm doing testing every time I'm in a hunt. Now that'll probably sound very stupid, but I'm keeping track of the hunts. I'm keeping track of everything. Whenever I'm hunting, I'm keeping track of it. So I'm keeping track of the damage. I know how much damage certain things will do, and I keep notes of it. Mental notes of it, yes, but notes of it nonetheless. The Glavenus to the Anja, I've already seen a slight damage increase on the Anja bow. So I have. Sounds weird, but I've been doing enough testing to do it. Well, Indominus Rex, how are you doing? Have you leveled up your gear? Have you? Or are you still using the dual slicers, rarity 3? I have defeated the Black Veil Valhazak. Yeah, I'm just hunting him because I need his hard claws to get the next the next state of the bow and Namiel. Oh, very nice. Oh well, that's not good. See, here's the thing, Black Veil is such a bitch. He's one of the slightly more annoying guys that you have to deal with, but he is an absolute bitch. Right, I need something to throw at him. So what do I am in need of something to throw at him. I need to yeet him into a wall. So I need Val to behave here for 2 seconds. Or not. Just do some yeeting. Shadow Pierce Fang, that's not what I need. But no, I can immediately tell from just running the Anja Arch against Val, it's already stronger than the Glavenus bow. But no, it's just I need to do testing, so I do, because I need to test the bow on its own. I need to test the bow with the element, its relative element. I need to test it with critical element, then critical element with full element, and then true critical element with full element as well. So, oh, it's going to be a nice pain in my ass. As it sits, I am not convinced on true elements capabilities. So I'm not. Sounds bad whenever I've got 5 of them. I'm not convinced on true elements damage or supposed damage. Not convinced. I have new armor. Good. Because you were running around with a Guardian's armor yesterday and I wasn't impressed. What about the dual slicers? Did you get them replaced as well? Please tell me you got those dual slicers upgraded. Please. Please upgrade your dual slicers. Please. You don't have sufficient materials, then go farm them. Go grind them. Because you're gonna need it, and I'm not farming. Then you're gonna have a rough time of it. So you are. You're gonna have a really, really rough time of it. I would recommend that you do farm, or else you're not gonna be able to do much. Not unless you get people in to help you. But at the same time, that there's, if I think of it this way, right, dual slicers rarity 3 won't be able to do much against master rank enemies or master rank monsters. So if you're calling in 3 other people to give you a hand, I'm completing the story. Is that all you're doing? Is just completing the story and then you're done? You're not playing no more after you complete the story? And Blackveil Val has spawned in the worst possible location ever. And I'm going to abuse this while I'm here. And then I'm going to yeet him into a couple of walls. Right, come on. Val, I need you right here. Just come right here. Val, get your ass over here. Right. While you're faffing about, I can't fire SOSs. Oh, it must be a solo mission then. Bitch. Plonk. Hang on, I'll get to you there in a second there. Right, you pissed off? Yes, you are. Right. Give me a moment, because I need to buy a bit of breathing room here. Which other right now I can't do. Oh! Who knocked you out? I need to wound that head of yours. Right. Do you think Team Darkside is a reliable source for info for weapons in this game? Yes and no. The reason why I'm saying yes is because they are some of the best players in this game, and no because they would be in the upper echelons of the player tiers. So they would be the likes of speedrunner capabilities. They would be the likes of them people. They would be the likes of the speedrunners, so they would be playing very cleanly. They would know the flinch values. They would have a lot of experience in being able to stun lock a monster till oblivion. So, and yes, they are good for reliable information, but no, because the information is not viable 100% of the time due to the fact that they're above average players. So they'll be able to complete a hunt faster than I would be able to beat a hunt, for example. Even if I was playing at full capability, they would outmatch me in a hunt. So they would. It's like it's that evaluation of it, because they'll always be able to outspeed me in a hunt flawlessly. So they will. but a lot of their builds are very more offense focused rather than being able to succeed in a hunt. Because nothing's worse than failing a hunt because you card. But the way that they work it is they're that good that they don't need that survivability, they don't need that safety net because they play cleanly anyway. Does that make sense? Because of how clean that they do play, it makes them, well, better. So it does. Because they are just a flat out better player. So yeah, you get where my point of view is. So, but what I'm looking to do is, they are good, and they are right in 90% of what they say, but they can probably, instead, like, on my builds, I run health boost. On their builds, they'll probably run the element that the weapon needs to take full advantage of through critical element. So I'd rather be able to survive my fights rather than cart 90 times and fail the mission. That's my thought process on it. And I don't know if I just got saved by my Rocksteady or nearly got murdered by my Rocksteady. So I don't. Worst spot ever. I need a Haiti. How about Rage Gaming? Rage Gaming, he's just playing. He's completely different to Rage Gaming. I would take Rage Gaming's builds because Rage Gaming knows what he's doing. Well, he's a Monster Hunter veteran, but he's not a speedrunner. So he's more in it for, right, I'm going to take the piss and have a bit of fun. That's the way Rage Gaming sees it. He's not seeing it as, right, all the damage need, all this, all that. I'm just here to have a bit of fun, hunt some monsters, and do it that way. He's like me in a way. Well, sorry. He's like me. I'm like him. He's there to have the fun. He's not there to get the world record speed kills. So he's not there for the world records or anything like that there. He's there purely just to have fun. So he is. Like, that's the way that I think that's the way he sees it. He's just there to have fun and enjoy the game. So he is. So I would be more than likely take his build over Darkside's because Darkside's has no survivability basically, and in Master Rank you're more than likely going to get one shot by 90% of the monsters in the game. So, well, in Master Rank, well, the tempered high-end monsters are going to one shot you. So they are. But there's the same reason, right? But I wouldn't, like, for example, you've got the perfect balance, so you do. But this is why I like watching. Do you know who Jin Jinx and Tuna is? You should know those names because they're the Monster Hunter math guys. I wonder if Bo Stunlock build is possible and worthwhile. That's actually one of the builds I'm going to test out. Diablo's KO build. That's actually one of the builds I'm going to be testing. So it is just to see if is it actually how much of a gimmick can it actually be. Yeah, don't worry, I already have that for planned. So I do, and it's going to be yeah, don't worry, I already have that planned. As said, just need the bows, just need the armors, I just need the resources. And then the problem is I have to have more of the most valuable resource ever, and that most valuable resource is quite simply this: time. Time is the most valuable resource, and unfortunately, on a daily basis, I just don't have enough of it. Because I would have more of it if I didn't need a full-time job, but I do need a full-time job, so I'm subbed to them. Yeah, though since it's a little hard for me to understand the math, not that I'm bad at it, it's just too much explaining. Yeah, that's another reason why whenever you're after that there, you aim for the more... Okay, I understand that. I will agree, there's a lot of explaining. I thought somebody would put you to sleep. There is a lot of explaining, and I'll not deny that. But what you do, all you need to do is work with it and find out where your key spots are, because they'll focus on what I'll politely put as, they focus on the speedrunners build. So they do. That's what they focus on. They focus on the speedrunners build, which I'm not a fan of, because I'm not a speedrunner. So I'm not. And that's why I'm not a fan of the way that they do it, because they focus on the speedrunners build. Like, the thing is, not everybody's going to be a speedrunner, so they're not. I would like, some people would prefer a more, how would you put it, a more comfy hunt. Okay, comfy, what a name. A more comfy hunt, which is okay. Kudos to you, that's 100%. That doesn't bother me in the slightest. If you want a comfy hunt, you build your build in a way that's going to make it comfy. But the more comfy the build, the more time you're going to lose. I would just like to get to a point where I'm hitting nice timed hunts, getting what I need so I can make the builds. Okay, yes, there's a lot of skill involved, but with bow, as long as your build is set to a specific way and a point, skill doesn't really need to come into it. Like, for a brilliant example is one of my older builds, I would have a high tendency of running a Evade Extender on my builds. I don't know if he's gonna crash into anything. He did, happy days. Is Evade Extender. I used to run Evade Extender until I got, sorry, quote unquote, as Reddit puts it, got good. Didn't need it anymore after I had it, after a wee while, because you didn't need it. As long as you're good with your timing and your dodges, you should be majorly okay. Right, what are you doing? Oh, right, you're gonna go pop! Goes the weasel! Right, when did I get infected exactly? Val! You want to call bullshit? So I'd like to know when and why I got infected. I'm gonna die. No, I'm not. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Not good, not good, not good. See, that Divine Blessing does save your ass a lot of the time. Which is a solid amount of survivability. I just staggered you, you bitch. What are you gonna do about it? Oh, the second paralysis. Yeet! Oh, look who's nearly dead. Right. What was I? Oh, actually, I should make grind build so I can just not have to fight as many monsters. Then again, I would probably be weaker than other armor. Yeah, pretty much. Like that, there's a thing is, especially whenever it comes to bow. So it is. Oh no, it's time to me to kill that Val. Enjoy. A grind build does, yes. If you're making a grinding build, it does end up being weaker. Like it's all down to what your skill level is. Like I don't run a grinding build. Like I don't use any of the fucking Kieran capture bonus or the carve bonus because the armors just aren't good enough to thing. I will join you later. My hunt's already over. And mine's an investigation. So it is not the actual mission. Well, for a second I thought he was still awake. Well, he's gonna have a very sore head in a minute. Isn't that right, Bob? You're gonna have a very sore head. On session. What? That's not how this works, Ball. That's not how this works. You die, end of story. There's no arguing. All I'm looking at is time to kill Val. I will join you loud on session, okay? You can join him. You can join in a session, like, but I'm doing other things that I need to get shit done. I'm not for helping people today. I've got way too much to get done, but I'll put the thing. I'll put the I got a hard call. Sweet. I'll put the session ID in the chat once I get back. Or you're just able to join my session. Okay. Fair enough. I noticed that. Yes, I should have enough to upgrade my bow now. Happy days. Right, and another message popped up that didn't come up in chat. I'm gonna have a gander here. View comments. I wonder, still not build. Well, PlayStation isn't exactly keeping up with it anyway. But no, should be all good. So it should be. This cutscene is horrible. What do you think of immortal builds besides being slow and sluggish? Immortal builds they have their place. So they do. Immortal builds have their place. That's the best way I can say it. Right. Because if you're looking, as said, if you're looking at an incredibly comfy run, just running a mortal build, like as Thing said, the Black Veil Valhazak, oh aye. Like as Rage Gaming made it out to be, like his immortal build is literally the definition of being immortal. Like there isn't even a comparative argument there. Right, Val. I need you upgrade into you. Right, so there's the Val bow done. Dragon Shield bow's good. Need to upgrade the Shark Coil Bender. The Acidic Lavinus is good. Lugia Shot's good. Need to upgrade so Silver Rathalos, Gold Rathian. Brute Tigrex, that's maxed out. Need the Doom Shaft. Dragon Pilfer, and obviously I need the sticks stuff. That's just Lunostra, but I don't know what these two are. I haven't met them two yet, so I don't know. Xenozera and Nurg, well, that and there's obviously going to be Nurg, but that one's going to, I don't know who's covering Xeno. Need to hunt down Devil Joe, Deora, him, you know, Dragon Bone Bow though, lovely. Viper Tobi Kadachi, I need a Viper Tobi Kadachi Membrane. Is that all I need is a Viper Tobi, a couple of hunts of Viper Tobi Kadachi. Vulgar Anjanap, I can actually make that now, but I have to build that first, so I should probably get around to doing that. Then you also have the Palumu, has enhanced poison coating and paralysis. And that comes with 300 blast and 240 fire. Ouch. They're not exactly going to be potent, but it'll be worth taking a look at. The Sarah Coilbender, that was the one that I was talking to you about. The one, it has minus 30% affinity. That is disgusting. But then it bounces back to 15% and then 15% there as well. So they actually buffed that bow. They actually buffed the Sarah Coilbender rather than nerf it. So they did. Alright, have the Nami Elbow. Alright, have the Val Bow. Acidic Glavenus has got it. Glavenus Bow got it. Then there's also the Bombero Bow, which is just need to make that there and then just make the Bombero Bow again. And then also need to make that bow again and then make the fucking Brave Bow 3. I need to make the Nargacuga Bow. I need to go hunt a Geratotus. Lovely. I've actually nearly completed my collection of bows. So I have, which is fun. Right, I need to take a gander here. Right, the Deora bow then I have to get. Right, let's go take a look at our Thunder build. Change equipment. Lightning. I'm using the Round Guard with the Kieran gauntlets. And the Garuda, okay. Right, so if I take a look at the Thunder Strike bow versus the where the hell is it? There. Right, so alright, speaking of Namiel, I can't spell. Is the Divinity worthwhile? No. No. I used 2-piece Namiel for the longest time. 4-piece Namiel is too expensive for a bow build. But the waistcloth and legs, it's good until you get up to the point of, if you've got Volcana, I'll take Volcana over Namiel. But I would, until, let me slow this down. Xander, it's Namiel, okay? Relax! Jesus, I will use SOS. You can use both 2-piece Volcana and 2-piece Namiel together. So you can, and the reason why you can is because Namiel, you'll want the waistcloth, which I actually have on this build. You'll want the waistcloth and the legs, which will give you, I think, 1 level of Constitution as well as 3 levels of Stamina Surge. And plenty of slottage to go with it. And then you can pair that with the Namiel 2 or the Volcana 2-set bonus, which is critical element, and you should be able to. It should be worthwhile from there. So it should be. But I'm looking at this. $330 versus $240. Higher raw though, but lower element. That's going to be a fun choice. I don't think it's going to cut the curb here. So I don't. The Thunder Strike bow is just too effective at what it does. Right, manage items. Right, we're hunting down lovely El Deora. Kushala Deora. Like, Xander, if you look at my build here, like I'm currently running, if I show you my build here, I actually have the Namiel waistcloth on. Now, I replaced the Namiel leggings whenever I got the Garuda legs. So I did. So, I'll always say the Garuda legs is always going to be better than the Namiel legs, but it's the fact that the waistcloth gives you 1 constitution, 1 stamina surge. That is perfect, and I mean point blank perfect for a bow build. So it is.
Ooh, hi.
That's a lot of gold boxes. I have used SOS and I fainted 1 time. Why? What are you fighting, or what are you doing? Let me take a gander here, because like I'm struggling. Tigrex, Brachydios. Let me see what your actual skill setup is, and then obviously the layered armor is the direwolf, right? 2 attack boost, 2 defense boost, 2 evade extender, 2 item prolonger, 1 right, and a defense charm. Rex, I have to ask, what exactly is it that you're doing? Like, what is it exactly that you're doing? Damn it, killed Anja on accident. Shit. Ah well, I'll teach you not to do it again. Trust me, the amount of times I've done that there, I had to capture something and ended up walloping on it too hard. Indominus, what exactly is your, like, I'm trying to think of what your thought process is here, because I'm struggling to figure out why you're not using different gear. Hence the reason I'm curious. I'm doing a challenge? Okay. What, might I ask, what challenge is it? Wait, what does Namiel Divinity do again? Basically, it increases your elemental damage after you hit successive times. So, once you hit so many times, it'll increase your elemental damage by so much. So it will. So yeah, it's not exactly fantastic, but it's okay. It's not fantastic, but it's okay. With no upgrades, you're suicidal. So you are, that's me putting it politely, you're suicidal. That sounds good, but in hindsight, it probably is not too much of a buff on its own. Honestly, no, it's not. I'll be straight up honest with you. It's good until you get like, it's a good thing to have until you get the Garuga Greaves. So it is. It's good to have the legs and the waistcloth until you get Garuga Greaves, because it's an elemental bonus that, like, if you can't fit in any element damage, it's good to have. And if you run a relatively comfy style play, then it's probably good to have. Anyone is helping me is join. Well, see, the thing is a lot of people are going to be relatively hacked if you, whenever they find out that you're actually not going to be helping them. Garuga. Basically, it's an end game. It's an end game monster. If you haven't been spoiled, then I'll not say anything. But yeah, there's a specific set of armor that you're gonna want and or need once you switch. But As said, if you're not at endgame, I'll not spoil it on you. But it's an endgame monster's piece of armor. I'm gonna get slapped. That's the long and the short of it. Zinogre is at level. You only get access to Zinogre once you finish. Right, what is the... Yeah, the Raytheon Hybrid Child, yeah, that's... Yeah. I'm not even gonna argue with that one. That is bang on the money. So it is. That's bang on the money. So it is, that's bang on the money. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Primarily because it did fucking hurt. I really want endgame spoilers. I figured because I spoiled myself on every monster. I didn't. I didn't go out of my way to spoil myself. I just had a notion, and then it doesn't exactly help because most of my content, most of the stuff that I watch is, well, it's not all Monster Hunter stuff. Like there's other games that I do play, but ow, bitch. Yangaruga came out, like I got the end, like the last mission spoiled on me, but that was because it came up on my fucking YouTube recommendations list, and I was fucking raging. No, I did on accident, then I got invested. Yeah. I do that too. You get invested into a video and you're just like, it can't hurt, and then it does hurt, and then you're just like, well, fuck. But yeah, once you get the Yangaruga Greaves, you're basically swimming at that point. Because there's the point, there's the part where you want. Ah, you bitch! Fucking excuse me, Kishala. Eat it! Just eat it! Right, no I didn't. Right. What's your favorite monsters in Monster Hunter World, Iceborne and Monster Hunter World? As a whole, Dodo is the cutest thing, but as a fight, Xeno, Val and Volcana for me. My favorite is Nergigante and Ruiner Nergigante, and Rathalos is my all-round favorite. I'll be honest, I actually don't. If I was to take it, my favourite monster from a gameplay point of view would definitely be Namiel. So it would be, Namiel's just awesome. That's the long and the short of it. Namiel just looks awesome, feels awesome, fight wise, just awesome. If I was to go for story mode, I'd have to go with Ruiner Nergigante, pure to the fact that he's the fucking balancing mechanism of the new world. If something stupid's about to happen, he's normally there to fix it. So there are my thoughts. KO, motherfucker! Since when did you calm down exactly? Yeet! Right, where's that stinger ammo at? I need that stinger ammo. There we go. Ooh, I forgot he dropped stinger stones. You are so going to get messed up. Hey ho, goodbye! Motherfucker, yeet! I need you all die. Yeah, I mean you need him to die. I wish you'd just KO again so I can beat you up some more. I got no fucking thing though. Ow. Ooh, that'll work. So it will. That will indeed work. Is that Kushala on fire? No, it's just a pain in the ass Kushala who just thinks it's just a pain in the ass. Right, where are you fucking after? No, it's just a Kushala that just enjoys being a pain in the ass. Hence the reason she's gonna get, every time I get my hands on her, she's gonna be repeatedly yeeted into a wall. End of fucking story. I'll yeet you out of the fucking sky. Uh oh, if we can get to you. Right. Yeet! Booyah! That's how it's done. That's how the yeeting commences. The yeeting today is real. I heard that the tornado can mix with Lunasa's fire. It can. Don't. It can, and it's not nice because then the fire literally just wipes you out, or the tornado literally wipes you out in one shot, and you're just like, right, okay, I've got defense boost +7 and everything. No, you're dead. End of story. No argument. You're just dead. If you get hit by it, you're just dead. But it's a very rare occurrence because it can only really happen either on, there's two, it's a very rare occurrence on the Elder's Recess, but it's kind of happens. Can I mix with other fire? Not that I'm 100% aware of. I think it only mixes with Lunostra's because Lunostra's the only one that really leaves fire on the ground for it to mix with. Other than that, there, most of the other ones just normally ends in a turf war. Not really much else. I just knocked him on the head with a dragon pallet. Right, you're being really obnoxiously annoying. Right, what are you doing? You're a bitch. If you had clipped me on the way down there, I would have been a very pissed off bunny. Can you not? How to defeat Rune and Urganda? Kill the eyes and sexy with him. What? What did I just read? Right, I'm sorry, Kishal, but you need yeeted into the wall again. And it's the closest one I've got, so yeet. Oh, it still landed! Ha! And is dead. You wish? Unfortunately, Ruiner is not exactly one that can be put down surprisingly easy. Right, hang on, I need more. He's getting yeeted out of the sky if that guy doesn't yeet him out of the sky. I need my Tom Portal online though. I'm reborn Nergigante human hybrid. Just stick on Nergigante's armor, you're already a Nergigante hybrid. Oh shit. That's a whole lot of not good. Yeet! Oh, come on! You humpy bitch! You get out of the fucking sky, mate. Right. Tom Portal's ready to go. Right, seriously, you need yeeted out of the sky, but you're not going to be one of those nice ones that actually lets you yeet them out of the sky. Oh, I got a flash pod handy. Right. Law. No offense, Kashala, but you get two choices. And you're not going to like either choice. Into the fucking wall with you. Oh no, I fucking missed. I'm a failure. No yeeting today. Oh, he has to be nearly fucking dead. Where are you going to now? Oh, I got 5 fucking minutes left. So I do. Which means that this mission is going to fail. And I know it's going to fail. Ah, shit. I'm curious to how close he actually is to dead, but I don't know. I'm not feeling confident at the minute anyway. For 5 minutes. We are on the clock. Look at how they've managed to outrun us. Right. Right, he needs to be like stun locked. Or this mission's over. Oh, come on! Somebody flash the bitch. Please tell me somebody's got flash pods. Fuck! It's gonna take him longer. This mission's gonna be a fucking travesty. Right. I got mega bombs ready. Just need to wait for him to fucking land and then I can blow him up to fuck. But we are down to 2 minutes. Shit. 2 minutes left, and he's not going to even fucking make it here in 2 minutes. So he isn't. So no, this mission's going to end. He better be nearly fucking dead. And I proper mean nearly fucking dead, like. Oh, for fuck's sake. Nope. Nah. And I'm dead anyway, so wasn't meant to be. First of all, Rax, no. Whoa. First of all, Rax, know what you are speaking. Second, homunculus is a mix of a human sperm and an egg of. Hang on, what? What did I miss out on here? First of all, Rex, know what you are speaking. Know what you are speaking. Second, a homunculus, a mix of a human sperm with an egg. Even then, you're not right. What? I'm confused now. Now I'm confused. What's going on? This is why I should pay attention more often. But I was too busy trying to murder a fucking Kushala Deor. So I was. Right.
Hey,
Fuck, I'm raging, boy. Should probably pick the easier one to fucking do. What am I missing out on here? Yeah, no, I know made this confusing, but his comment makes less sense than mine, okay? He said that for a Runer Nurg to be reborn, which makes less than what I said. I know that there. It could be just be the way that I'm reading it, because dyslexia tends to take the piss at times. So it could also be down to the way that I'm reading it as well. You see, so. But no, how to defeat Runer Nurg, kill the Haze. It's just the way that everything's said seems a bit odd. Does that make sense? But no, it's like, I think what everybody sort of misses the point of is the fact that Runer Nurg can't actually die. Like, I don't know how many people actually know that there, but Runer Nurg can't actually die. He just technically, he goes into like a mild stasis and then reboots. It's like being knocked into, basically you can't kill him, all you can do is just knock him into a coma and hope the fuck he doesn't wake up. But in our case, whenever we knocked him out, wait, what? Hang on, what's actually you listening to? Okay, I'm even more confused than I was before now. Right, everybody just slow the fuck down, because my brain can't take this. Spoil? Oh, what? Spoilers? What? I'm confused. Oh, is this about Rune or Nurg? Is that what you mean? I haven't really spoiled anything though. If you already knew he was in the game, it's not really a spoiler, is it? Okay, you just spoiled me on the lure of this monster. Okay, second, I want more info. What? That makes no sense. Basically, I didn't technically spoil anything. It's just general logic. So it is, but yeah. Long story short is you want right there. Do you want more info on Rune and Nergigante? Is that what you mean? Are you looking more info on Rune and Nergigante, or more info on what? And to be fair, Rune and Nergigante's lure isn't completely flushed out, so that's another thing to keep in mind. Right. Right. Prepare for the eating. Yes, please, more information into Rune and Nergigante. But that's basically it. He's, how do you put it? The more you kill him, the stronger he gets. He's... It's like fucking Superman, is the best way I can put it. Doomsday kicked the piss out of Superman. Apparently he was meant to be dead, but obviously he wasn't. Like, or you get that idea? Or if you know that story, man. Because how can it not... Hang on. Because how can it not die when something is born? It must die. Not on Rune or not for the Rune or Nergigante, because Rune or Nergigante would be the literal definition of immortal. Because as he regrows his spikes, he regrows everything to do with them. So what ends up happening is Nergigante can never age. Basically, the Rune or Nergigante that you fight in this one is not the same Nergigante that is the exact same Rune or the same Nergigante that was the flagship of base Monster Hunter World. Because basically the way Rune or Nerg works is whenever we killed him, he literally just, basically the best way to put it, he fell asleep. We put him in that coma and then he awoke. Exact same time Volcana awoke from her slumber, or his slumber, I don't know if it's a he or a she, but basically they both woke up at the same time because they both woke up because of a song. Now I can't really say much other than that there, due to the fact that I don't know if you know the last boss, or the last major boss. Jesus fucking Christ, fly. So he pulls a Zankai, but basically, yeah. And the idea is that, like, the way that Nergigante was, right? So everybody got mixed up at the start whenever they thought that Nergigante was directing Zora Magdaros towards the Eversteam. No, Nergigante was trying to stop Zora Magdaros. That's why he's called the Elder Eater. He was trying to stop Zora Magdaros from destroying the entire world, but we got in the way. Like, the reason why he's the Elder Eater is the energy that Zora Magdaros was going to release to destroy the world, Nergigante was going to absorb into himself. Nergigante is literally the thing that fights the infection. So he is, if there's something wrong with an ecosystem, he's there to clean the ecosystem. So he is, that's the way Nergigante works, that's the way Runer works. Well, both Nergigantes work, because Runer deals with an even bigger threat that we didn't know about until... So Nerg was trying to be the hero, basically, but as said, because he's a monster, it's just like, oh, he's a monster hunted. It's lack of information on our, like, on the hunter's lore, the balance. Yeah, pretty much. He's trying to keep balance for the ecosystems. So he's the one that's he can't die because he technically is the hero. Well, is trying to be the hero. We just tend to get in his way, and we tend to get in his way, and at the same time he gets in our way, and it turns into, right, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Long story short. See, this is why I don't like killing these creatures. No, the creatures are all part of a habitat. It's Nergigante is there to deal with the anomalies of creatures. So if somebody's, like, for example, all the Legiana leaving, like, so a nice example would be, right, you think of all the Legiana leaving the Coral Highlands to go to the Hoarfrost Reach, right? That leaves the Coral Highlands without their alpha, right? Which would mean that eventually what would happen is, without Legiana there, Odogaron from the Rotten Vale will eventually move up into the Coral Highlands in search of food, eventually hunting the entirety of Coral Highlands to extinction due to the fact that nothing in the Coral Highlands could stand up to Odogaron. Do you sort of see why that would cause a little bit of a problem? Because with no Legiana there to even contest Odogaron, Odogaron could walk over. Like, you see what Odogaron does to Palumu, for fuck's sake. A power imbalance, basically, yeah. And there's what Nergigante is designed to stop. Keep everybody where they're meant to be, and stop any mishaps from happening. But obviously, hunters get in the way. You know, yeah. Like, for example, like, you think about it. Whenever the Hoarfrost Reach took place, right? Whenever we discovered the Hoarfrost Reach, what other creature appeared in the Coral Highlands? Ebony Odogaron appeared in the Coral Highlands. Now, Ebony Odogaron faces off with an Odogaron and wipes him out. Like, easy peasy. So there needs to be a balance in each region, and if they... Hang on. This bird nergs keep them in their place, pretty much. Like, they try to stop whatever's causing the anomaly so everything goes back to normal. So he is like the big balance. Like, he's the guy that's there to keep balance, keep the peace. Like, let everything go as, like, let everything work as normal. The food tree's the food tree, it's just Nergigante's at the top of it. But that's the way that it works. Nergigante is the guy that's trying to keep everything. He's trying to keep the elders in the elders recess. He's trying to keep all the alphas in their place to keep everything in control, because if they lose control, then the entire place will fall apart. Right, I'm sorry, but Kushala, you need yeeted. Yeet, motherfucker, yeet! Then, who is the alpha of the elders recess? Besides Nerg? Nobody! If you look, the people have actually done this. If you look at every turf war that Nergigante, base Nergigante is a part of, Nergigante wins every single turf war. So he does. Nergigante wins every single turf war. So he does. So he beats Teostra, he beats Lunastra, he beats Kushala, he beats everybody. So he does. Like, there is no creature that can match him in just raw strength. So there isn't. He's the eater of elders because he's designed to eat them. He's the eater of elder dragons because he, yeah, well, basically makes a meal out of them. Excuse me, how strong is Nurg? I underestimated him. Yeah, he is legitimately this, well, from what I'm aware of, Nergigante, in terms of all the monsters, Nergigante is at the top of the food chain. Like, the reason why Nergigante is in the Elder's Recess is to make sure Xeno'jiiva doesn't escape. Let that sink in. Like, if Xeno'jiiva was to escape, it's his job to put it down. Oh, you're a bitch. Could Nurg even kill Xeno? I would say yes. I would say, yeah, probably. And even not that there, because of the way that Nergigante is designed, Nergigante is literally designed to kill any Elder Dragon that exists. Like, he is the balance, so if he was to go toe to toe with Xeno, due to the fact that, yes, okay, he is smaller, but I would say it wouldn't take him long to pull Xeno apart. So I would say it wouldn't take him long to pull Xeno limb from limb. Because the way to see it, Nergigante is designed to kill Elder Dragons. So I would say, I wouldn't even say it'd be a close fight. I'd just say outright, Nurg would probably just fucking dive bomb him into the fucking side of a mountain and then just rip out his gullet. That's me speaking literally. I'd say there'd be very few Elder Dragons that could stand against him. But Zora, he tried to kill and he could not. He couldn't, because have you seen the size of Zora? Like, Zora's a lot bigger. Like, Zora's like a moving continent, if you think of it that way. Like, Zora's a moving continent. So that's why Nergigante thought it smarter. I mean, drift Zora away. Not so much because he needed Zora, because he couldn't kill Zora. It's safer him detonating somewhere where Nergigante can't control it and absorb it. Nergigante would have just had him once he went down to go for a sleep. Like, that's the way that I would see it anyway. Like, he would just wait to the point where Zora is probably at his weakest and then deal with him. It's just what made Zora slightly more problematic to eat is probably size. Right, where the fuck's my flat? Oh, where the fuck is my I thought I picked up red pips. Guess not. I should have taken fucking Rocksteady with me to deal with this fucking wind pressure shit. Really? I got hit by the fucking shockwave with that. Alright, give me a minute, I'll read your message in a second, just kind of need to deal with this. Nah, again, Jesus Christ, this is a fucking risky one, because trying to deal with Charlotte in 5 minutes. Like, you'd need a very fucking design, like a very specifically designed build to be able to kill this guy in 5 minutes. And the thing is, he's been repeatedly yeeted when possible. He's been KO'd. And that doesn't help whenever Ow. Yeet! You ain't going nowhere! Fuck. Have I got flash pods handy? Guess nope. Up to the top we go, and hope the fuck he doesn't aggro. Right, but back to the immortal part. Is Ruiner the only one with such an ability, and how was Ruiner biologically created? I'm assuming Ruiner Nargigante was biologically created by us beating the ever living shit out of him. Think about it. If you think about it from his point of view, how do we, for example, chain flinch him? We repeatedly break his spikes, and keep breaking his spikes, and keep breaking his spikes until he's dead. Right? So, epiphany happens. If something keeps dying via a certain way, you'll biologically evolve to stop that from happening. So Ruiner Nargigante now has metal spikes instead of standard bone spikes. Well, sorry, he has both types of spikes. He's got normal bone and metal, making him a whole lot harder to break. So if you think about it, from the repeated bashing he gets from us, I'm assuming that's how he evolved. It's a form of evolution rather than a form of... Please tell me somebody didn't wake him up. Somebody did wake him up, for fuck's sake. If you think of it more of a from a terminology of evolution rather than a terminology of anything else, then it's evolution. So it is. It's evolution that created him via us. But we have not been in the new world that long and killed that many for such mutation to evolutionary change. Depending on how quickly his evolutionary trait works. I said more depends on how the evolutionary trait works in him, because he evolves to deal with whatever is currently causing the biggest problems. So if I think of it along those lines, yes, true. We haven't been there long enough for evolution to take such a rapid change, but what if the evolution's forced? Like the way I see it is we killed him. So it did. So if we killed him, then, well, sorry, not killed him, knocked him out. If we literally put him into stasis, it would probably have given him time to evolve. Well, the thing about the best way I can think of it is, Doomsday fought Superman. How do you force evolution? That's a risky one. Forced evolution is difficult because forced evolution is taking something out of its, how do you put this? Taking something out of its natural environment and forcing it to survive in a new environment. Eventually evolution takes over and will allow it to evolve to that new situation, or adapt to its new situation, so that would be classed as forced evolution. But how much sex and children and generations of Nergigante are needed for that? Well, specifically in terms of Nergigante's position, Nergigante is statistically one of a kind. So literally just... Best way, right, this is the best way I can put it. Right? How much do you know about DC? As in the DC comics, how much do you know about it? Don't worry, this is relevant to the questioning. How much do you know about DC Comics? None. Right. In DC Comics, right, I'll explain this one to you, right? In DC Comics, there's a character in it called Doomsday, right? Doomsday is uniquely powerful due to the fact that if he's killed by something, he cannot be killed by it twice. So if you beat him to death, he'll go into a coma and come back stronger. So he will. Once he comes out of it, you can't beat him to death with blunt force anymore. If you decapitate him, then he can't be decapitated. Like, basically, he'll constantly come back again and again, stronger and stronger. That's technically what Nergigante has done. We killed him the first time, so it forced his evolution to get stronger. It's hard to explain. So it is basically us killing him, right? Us killing Nergigante forced Nergigante to evolve and get stronger. That's what Ruiner Nergigante is. Because we killed him, because at that point, at the point that we first meet Nergigante, Nergigante has never faced a foe that can kill him. Or, for all we know, yeah, pretty much. Basically, for all we know, this is the way that it works, right? Say Teostra and Nergigante fought, and Teostra killed Nergigante, right? Nergigante would go into a sleep, wake up, say, 40 years later, stronger than he was before. And then Nergigante and Teostra fought again. Nergigante alright knows what Teostra is capable of, aka he has blast and fire. Nergigante will have evolved so his spikes and his hide, aka his skin and scales, are both resistant to explosives and a fire breath, so he is heat resistant. Then say he fought, for example, Devil Joe, right? Devil Joe kills him spontaneously. Don't know how that would work, but say he goes to sleep and then he awakes 40 years later. He knows Devil Joe has both dragon breath and an incredibly colossal bite, as well as he is incredibly aggressive. Nergigante will have known this, so his spikes will have hardened even harder, so that Devil Joe's bite can't break them. He knows that he has dragon's breath, so his hide will have developed to be resistant to it. But how can you evolve when that can only happen due to the passing on and mutation of genetic properties? Well, that's just it. His body is genetically designed to learn from his encounters. So if he's killed by something, he can't be killed by it twice. Hence the reason we failed to actually put Rune Nergigante down the second time you fight him. We're unable to kill him due to the fact that he is strong. Like, he is stronger than what we perceive to be possible. Nergigante is designed in such a way that he just won't go down and will continue to fight until there's no fight left. I need 3 more hard horns. Fuck's sake. Basically, it's his genetic properties to evolve. I'm assuming he was just born that way. Born that way. Just conceived that way, for all I know. Like, the better question is where did Nergigante come from? What was he born from? What is his origin? But then again, he's a new creature, so nobody exactly knows. All we know is that he exists and that he's an Elder Dragon with adaptive capabilities. The more you kill him, you'll just knock him out. He'll go to sleep for a few years, wake back up, and he's stronger than he was before. It's like humans that adapt to their situation. What did you bring home? Oh my god! Holy shit balls! Give me a minute, Xander. What did you bring home? Why did you? What? From where? Where'd you get this? Domino's? This is not a Domino's box. Where'd you stop at to get pizza? Many rules I'm assuming these are yours. Pizza first. Right. You were just in a hankering for some pizza. Cheese. Donor with onion.
Onion, sweet corn, chicken tikka, cheese.
You just got one with everything on it.
Basically the one me and Charlie got. I picked up on channel that was like
Awesome. So one each.
fuck, bitch, we're not sharing. We're getting a pizza of our own. You get it all fuck.
Right. Right, Xander, what are you saying here? So in short, we force Nerg to evolve to basically become immortal quicker than on a normal time schedule. Basically, we forced Nergigante to become we basically forced. It's not so much that we forced him to be immortal. It's more he was already immortal. We just forced him to evolve stronger than he was.
It does.
Yes, it does. But yeah, basically we just forced Nergigante to take on hundreds of years of evolution in basically the space of a couple of months. Yes, I know who Fatalis, the Black Dragon.
Well, here now.
Fucking bang on the money, but
No, I just like love.
well, that's a fucking understatement. Oh my god. Fuck off!
You streaming right now?
Yeah.
Mark's having a food orgasm?
Yep, very much so. Girlfriend brings home pizza, as well as 8 tins of Munster. I can't argue. Do you think Nerg could win against him?
And a box of donuts.
And a box of donuts. If he resisted the whole fear instinct? Nergigante doesn't have a fear instinct. So the only way I could see it happening is, I would say round 1 would go to Fatalis. Round 1 would go to Fatalis. Round 2 would likely go to Fatalis again, and then round 3 and onwards would go to Nergigante, because by that time, So the way that it would work is round 1 and 2 will go to Fatalis, because Fatalis literally is that strong. In those 2 rounds, Nergigante would have evolved to the point that he could resist everything Fatalis could throw at him. So what would end up happening is Nergigante would win round 3. Fatalis would be forced to evolve into White Fatalis. Would be forced to evolve into White Fatalis, and then following that there, Nergigante versus White Fatalis. Nergigante loses 2 rounds, comes back even stronger, and then in the end up Nergigante ends up winning, and Fatalis can't do fuck all because Nergigante is just flat out stronger. Until they involve somebody who's stronger than Fatalis, again Nergigante will not have to evolve. That would be the long and short of it, the way that I see it. So it is, because the way that Nergigante is simply designed. Huh? I haven't.
I'm just tired. I can't even remember what to put it on my phone. I had it in my hand 5 seconds ago.
Second. Maya? Lilith is in the first, yep. No, he becomes Crimson Fatalis. White Fatalis is age. Alright, then it would be Crimson Fatalis. Well, either or, but you get the idea. Is the first 2 rounds will always go to Fatalis until Nergigante adapts to the point where he's able to kill Fatalis. Hence the reason normal Fatalis wins the first 2 rounds. Then Nergigante will evolve to the point where he can beat normal Fatalis. Then he'll become Crimson Fatalis. Then Crimson Fatalis will beat Nergigante 2 rounds again, being generous on the 2 rounds because of Nergigante's adaptive capabilities. And then Nergigante will come back again, even stronger than Crimson Fatalis, and win, and so on and so forth. So at the end of it all, if it takes 100 years, eventually Nergigante will turn around and just rip his head off. Long and the short of it. My girlfriend is the best thing ever. Is the best person ever. Not the best thing, the best person ever. Comes home with pizza and Munster. I am spoilt rotten.
Donuts.
And donuts. Aye, I think I'm filling my face with a pizza here. Something as close as possible. Fuck off. You got a better chance getting food at the bottom of the ocean than getting it off me. Because in this literal retrospect, I am the Cookie Monster. No, there's only one Nergigante. So there is. He's not a species, he is literally by himself. He's the same as Fatalis, technically. Because there's only one Fatalis. If you kill Fatalis, even though you craft a weapon or an armor out of him, eventually that hunter will become another Fatalis because Fatalis is still alive. Does that make sense? Like, I think Fatalis' lore is, even with the armor that you create from him, eventually that armor takes over your mind, and you start to evolve back into a Fatalis. So that is technically how Fatalis continues on as a creature. Like, nice. Uh-huh. Oh, is it? Oh, I didn't know they put donor meat in the pizzas. Fucking delicious. You know Fatalis' lore. Well, technically, Nergigante would be the same, but instead of crafting, like in him imbuing his armor, he literally just goes to sleep for a while. And then comes back stronger. That's the best way you can put it. So the best way to put it, if you put Nergigante and Fatalis in a fight, it'll never end, because I'm assuming Fatalis will just get that pissed off that he'll want to evolve into a stronger version of himself, and it'll just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, because statistically both creatures are pure immortals. That's the long and the short of it. Either way, Fatalis is just fucking scary, and Nergigante is even scarier. Mine's barbecue! They're both barbecue! Didn't even notice it was barbecue. Barbecue goes well with the donor meat though. I didn't know you could pack so many flavours onto one fucking pizza. It's designed to pack as many flavours on top of. But yeah. So you have a rough idea of what Nergigante is actually capable of. So you do. Mum, do you want to try a slice?
What?
Do you want to try a slice?
What?
Lucy brought home pizza.
Where is that?
A place in Cookstown. And literally it is crammed with as much...
Yeah, what's on it?
Lucy, I don't know what's on it. Lucy can tell you. Same. That's really nice.
The garlic in it?
No.
Is that garlic bread? Oh, Ryan, you don't know what to miss. Seriously? You eat a pizza the night of the Christmas or the... What's it on there?
There's pepperoni as well. With a barbecue base on it. I didn't catch on there was a barbecue base on it. That's really nice. I got a chicken tikka kebab out one day, and my chicken tikka kebab was gone before we got to the car. It's nice, isn't it? I never thought donor meat would go on pizza like. Mum's gonna come back for seconds. Right. I only have 3 slices left. I'm bait. Holy shit. Oh shit. But if Nerg is a abnormality, then why does he not kill himself? Because he's the abnormality that helps everything stay together. Like, the way it works is, Nergigante as an abnormality, he is abnormal, but he's the one that looks after he's the one that looks after the new lands. So whenever everything goes back into balance, he goes to sleep. He just fucks off and goes for a nap until something stupid happens again, and then he wakes up and has to go deal with it. Like, for example, Zora Magdaros was approaching the new lands, right? So obviously Nergigante was already in the new lands sleeping, and then once he caught on that Zora Magdaros was on his way, he had to try and stop Zora. So he did, and he went to sleep. Like, yeah, he was sleeping, but he was already sleeping at that point, so he had to go deal with Zora, right? Then obviously we knock him out, In the story, we knock him out, and he goes back to sleep. And then, all of a sudden, he reappears himself again. Ruiner Nergigante appears, and he's like, right, bitch, who the fuck's messing up the ecosystems now? Deals with the problem, and then fucks off again. Well, yeah, he fucks off, and then we have to go hunt him down and deal with him. But yeah, like, he goes to sleep. He just fucks off. He's like the white blood cells in the body. He fights in faction. If something's causing a ruckus, he's there to deal with. I'm fucking stuffed from that. Good thing I have enough to heat up later on. Alright. I got more Kushara de Order hunt. So basically, Nerg is a second god, more the perfect overseer, pretty much.
Hey.
That's why he can't be defeated, he can't be killed, because if we kill him, he just comes back stronger than before. And like, if you think about it, he doesn't exactly cause havoc to any ecosystem, he's just there to watch over the ecosystem and make sure that everything's going smoothly. When an abnormality appears, he wakes up and goes to deal with it. So he does. It's awesome and partially terrifying at the same time. Does he need to eat? Yes, he does. He is a living creature after all, so yes, he does need to eat. But it's more like his sleeps are more like hibernation. Like you'll find creatures like hedgehogs. Perfect fucking example, actually. A hedgehog. It'll come out in spring and eat, hoard food and eat some more. And then whenever it comes to autumn and winter, they'll go into hibernation and go to sleep. That's literally what Nergigante is. He's a fucking hedgehog. Only hedgehogs are cute and adorable, and Nergigante's got spiky teeth that he wouldn't mind eating you with. So yes, he does need to eat. But yeah, that's basically it. Like, he'll go to sleep once his job's done. I thought there it is there. When he dies, how long does his sleep last? Like till his body has gained a new ability, or just for a set amount of years? Depends. He'll go to sleep till he's needed again. So, and do we keep waking him up because we keep hunting him? That's more of a gameplay loop rather than a story arc loop. So, we'll take the original Nergigante for example. He woke up because Zora Magdaros was on his way. He had to try and deal with Zora Magdaros, but realistically he couldn't deal with it by himself. That's why you didn't see Nergigante again until the Elder's Recess, because Nergigante had no reason to be about. But in that I think there's a bit of a time skip there between Zora Magdaros, basically between low rank and high rank. There's a bit of a time skip there. So in that time skip, basically Xeno'jiiva is starting to sort of meld and mold. So Xeno'jiiva is on the verge of being born. Hence the reason Nergigante is still active. So whenever we knock Nergigante out at that point, that's him away to sleep. He'll not wake up because his job's been stopped. He's been knocked out for the count. So he has, and then we deal with Xeno. And then we literally don't see Nergigante story mode wise. We don't literally see him until Ruiner appears. So he's been sleeping during that entire time skip. So from the time skip between low rank and high rank, and then high rank to master rank, there's time skips in between them two. So there is. But Ruiner Nergigante then wakes up because this new land's been found. There's this new song being played. The Legianer are leaving their area. So he has to wake up, go investigate, go find the fuck that's dealing with it, or doing all this shit, and then dealing with it from there. So he is. And then we hunt him, knock him out again. So it's the reason why we keep hunting him is more of a gameplay loop. It's every time that he's beat by us or his job is finished, he just goes back to sleep and fucks off. I do wish they would stop dropping me in on top of fucking Kushala Daora. I done goofed again, fuck's sake. How can he sense a new anomaly if he thinks that anomalies help him? Or is it not a problem? Does he just stay asleep? I would say it'd probably be more to smell or hearing, because he does, like, technically he does just, yeah, I suppose he sleeps, but I suppose at the same time he is, because he is what he is, I'm assuming he just has a inbuilt radar saying, right, something's approaching, let's go see it. Like, you think back to the very first time you opened up Monster Hunter World and you're on your way to the new world and you land in Zora Magdaros' back, Nergigante was nowhere to be seen. Nergigante was nowhere to be seen until he had already made his way inland. So if you think of it from that point of view, Nergigante literally is as new to you, is as new to this as you are. Mind you, we don't know what his past is, so that's where my point is. So it is. But that's the way that I'm seeing it. But the way that his biology is, it does definitely lead him to be an immortal elder dragon because of it. It is, like, if you look up DC and then look up Doomsday, that's literally, without a word of a doubt, that is what Nergigante is. On top of that there, just as I'm thinking about it, all of the other Elder Dragons, like, Nergigante was already there. Like, Nergigante was already in the new world before any of the other Elder Dragons was, and he didn't wake up for them. So he must have seen it as something like normal. But whenever he clearly sensed Zora Magdaros coming, there must have been something about it that had triggered him. It was because you can definitely tell whenever you first meet him, he was not the happiest camper. Wait, so he evolved in his sleep. Why, if he sensed no threat before he awoke, even he would have no time to evolve? Well, that's just it, because we don't know what the timeline is before the New World. We just know that this island came out of nowhere, that's why it's called the New World. So we don't know how long Nergigante has actually been on this island for. So we don't... There's the thing, we don't... That part of it is something we don't know. We don't know where Nergigante has come from. All we know is that Nergigante was on this island before we got here. Before even Zora or Teostra or Kushala got here. Like, he was here before all of us. Before any of the Elder Dragons. Obviously he had the native wildlife like Legiana, Odogaron and things like that there. But other than that there, Nergigante statistically before any other Elder Dragons arrived, he was the only Elder Dragon here. Quite likely that it's a possibility that he did literally hunt the other Elder Dragons to extinction and he was the only one there. But we don't know. That's just me being... That there is speculation right there. But it's quite possible that the reason why there's no other Elder Dragons there whenever we arrive is because Nergigante's already hunted them all to extinction. Because it would explain... It does explain why Teostra, Val and all arrived, because they all did the crossing to give their energy back. So they did. So they travelled with us, technically. Nergigante was just there and he wasn't exactly happy about us moving in on his territory. But again, it likely didn't bother him. But then again, at the same time, what probably pissed off Nergigante was the fact that we were currently, at that time, we were following Zora Magdaros, which is a big problem for him, considering Zora Magdaros kind of wanted to kill everything. So he was looking to stop it. So I'm looking at it from that point of view. No, when the song plays, I mean he wakens only at point in the timelines, so in theory he has no time to evolve after waking up. After waking up, no, he has no time to evolve. So basically, my question now is, do you know what's playing the song? I've seen both forms, but I wish to not learn the name. Right, well, that is playing the songs. So it was that is what the abnormality is, because it's that's destroying. It was that caused the Legiana to leave their area. It was that forced Valkana to wake up. So that is why Nergigante is awake. Nergigante was enjoying a nice long sleep until another dickhead decided to come along and try to do shit. So he's forced to then wake up again and go deal with the shit again. Difference is, this time he actually does succeed in dealing with said shit. So yes. Long and the short of it, yes. He only wakes up just to deal with abnormalities. Yeet! Pretty much. Don't worry, I'll not spoil anything. You just see, my first reaction was, well, holy fuck. Trust me, you need to see it to believe it. Wait, but if he wakes up to deal with them, should we not consistently wake him up? Now, would you like to poke a bear with a fucking stick? What would happen to you, right, if a bear was hibernating and you went in and started poking him with a stick, what do you think would happen to you? Would that really be a smart option? I mean, do we not let us? I mean, do we not let us? What? Hang on, wait, but if he wakes up to deal with them, should we not consistently wake him up? I mean, do we not? Well, from what I'm seeing, from what you said, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't let us wake him up because you'd just get fucking murdered, because at the end of the day he is a monster. He just has a job to do. It's the same as Kushala controls the skies. Kieran controls the weather. Teosta controls the volcanoes. They're all needed for... The reason why there's multiple Kushalas or multiple, because the world's a big place. It's just everywhere has their own unique way of dealing with a specific creature. It's just this is the first time that we've come across one as aggressive as Nergigante. I mean, do we wake him up because we're also abnormalities, not... Alright. We're not an abnormality because we're also trying to keep balance. So we are. Because we're there to keep the population numbers in control. That's not Nergigante's job. We're here for population control and make acts like... We're basically, to Nergigante, we're just a buzzing little fly floating around his face. That's the best way to put it. We're more of an inconvenience for him than anything. Like, he doesn't, like... He's like a person that couldn't be bothered swatting a fly. Like, that's what we are. We're just insects to him. He couldn't be fucked. Like, if he really, really wanted to wipe out the entire guild, I'm pretty sure he could do it single-handedly without much difficulty. So if he from a lore standpoint, if he really wanted us dead, we'd be fucking dead. Oh, so like God's yeah, pretty much. Like if he really wanted us dead, there's nothing we could do to stop him. Even with all the Dragonators in the world, eventually if say we did manage to repel him and kill him, impale him with a Dragonator, he's gonna go to sleep And then the next time you use a Dragonator on him, it'll fucking crumple like the front of a car in a car crash against Nergante's hide, and Nergante will look at you, smile, and just be like, dude, you just fucked up. That's literally what it is. Like that is why I like Nergigante from a lower standpoint. Loud! Ah! Zoe? What do you mean Zoe? What Zoe? Help! My session ID is... Aye, but I need a... at the minute I have my own things to deal with. I can't help you all the time. And Zoe, what? Oh... Is it an ogre? If you're in the Guiding Lounge, you've completed your challenge. I can't kill Namiel. I wonder why you can't kill Namiel. Have you looked at your weapon? And I'm too busy to be able to give you a decent hand. So I'm getting stuff done for I'm getting stuff ready for editing. Well, trying to get stuff ready for editing. I just need this fucking Deorbo, and that's an Arbo knocked off the list. Oh no, Hardclaw, sweet. But actually, I actually managed to get away with that. Excuse me. That makes no sense whatsoever, but okay. Now where are you going to? Oh, thank fuck I wasn't in that. Really? Shelly, you're a waste of my fucking time right now. Ah. Xander, you enjoy these wee talks, don't you? These nice, long, detailed pieces of information. Because then we started this talk back whenever I was munching on pizza. Even before that, actually. What are you watching, Lucy? What you watching? Friends? You're not gonna watch anything. Like, how many times have we watched Friends? Well, you just put on South Park, sure. No reason not to, like. What's hard hitting you?
Oh my god, dude.
It's bad. We've watched Friends how many times now? Bar the fact that some of it's really fucking cringy, but yeah, I enjoy these talks as well because then like you come up with questions and it's nice to see what you actually learn. Right, where's Green at? Green, I'm sorry, but I'm detonating this. Right. That's left him with quite a headache. Right. Can I twat you off the ledge? No, just into the wall. You shall stop being a pain in my ass. Oh my god, I'm just stuck in an infinite fucking loop. Bitch. Could Nerg evolve not to water or food? I would say over time, possibly. But like I would say that would require probably require a lot more evolution than Uh-oh, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. I would say that would require... Like, that there's two vital things. Like, vital for survival idea. So, it would require a firm amount of... like, it would require a serious amount... oh wow. It would require a serious evolution trait for that to take place. Like that, there's also that would be the same as saying that would be like him evolving without needing evolving to the point that he would never need sleep. So it would be, because that would statistically make him an endless killing machine. Like I'd say, see, I think at that point, not needing to eat, like not needing food or water, that would cause a problem. So it would. But I don't think he could evolve to that point. I'd say it would be possible, yes, but I don't think he could evolve to that point, no. I'm really hoping I have what I want here. So I can be finished hunting fucking Kushala Deora. Fuck, he's just... oh. Lightning hitbox zones are just shite. That's all I can say. Like, the lightning hitbox zones are just shite. It'd be quite awesome to host like a podcast, like a stream of podcast. What could push Nerg to such a point? Living in a desert? Like... like, I'm pretty sure even a mass extinction event wouldn't kill him. But I would I would assume... if he went long enough without, like, basically if it was a mass extinction event that wiped every food source and polluted every water source, I would say you would have, like that. That's taking the extreme point, is just no food or water. But at that point, I don't know whether that would be classed as evolution, because at that point he's not needed anymore, so he would just sleep infinitely. Like, he would just permanently sleep, which isn't classed as death because it's classed as sleeping. But you sort of see where the point is. It would require a mass extinction event to wipe everything off the planet first, and then after that I have to hunt an fucking crow. I need to hunt, oh fuck's sake, or a hardhorn I need. But that would be the only thing that I could think that would push him to that point, would be if there was a mass extinction level event. Because it would force him to go without food or water, so he would eventually evolve not needing it. I'm gonna see if anybody has any better options here. But no, that would be my gamble on it. It would require a mass extinction event. Optionals. Not exactly something I need to be doing. Available quest, not exactly what I was doing. Right. Investigations. Really, does nobody have a single fucking door? If Nerg knew that it could die, and for scenario's sake, let's say it can die, would it put itself first or the environment. I'd say I'd put its job is to protect the environment, so I'd say I would say yeah. I would say yes, he'd put the environment before he'd put himself. So he would. Because at the end of the day, that's what his job is. At the end of the day, that's what he's hardwired programmed to do. Considering he takes on things fucking 3 to 4 times the size of him. And also takes on things half the size of him. Not even half the size, but the size of his fucking paw. But no, I would say you put the environment first. Regardless to the situation or what he's fighting, I would say you put the environment first. I'm out of max potions? Since fucking when? Not really that. You said Nerg is one of a few that can't feel fear. Well, he doesn't feel fear. There's why he would do it. Like there's just the way there's the way that it would be done. It's not for, like, if you think of it this way, it's not for the sake of the scenario that he could die. It's the fact that no matter what is put before him, he will do his job regardless. But even at that there, like, I'd say even if you put him in the scenario that fucking hell, if he got flicked he would die, he would still try and put the fight up. Yes, why? Okay. You're welcome. Oh no, I'll just wake you up at 9, don't worry. Don't worry, I'll just wake you up at 9. But no, it would just... That would be the way that I would say it, is just... Doesn't matter what the scenario is. Doesn't matter what way you would swing it. Nergigante will just simply do what he has to do to do what he has to do to do his job. End of story. Doesn't matter if he feels fear or not, because no harm if you think about it. He doesn't exactly. He's not exactly the scared type. He's more the type that'll happily stick a spike through your chest just for a bit of sport. But I think what also leans into it is the fact that he's designed to be able to do what needs to be done, so he doesn't feel that type of emotion. At the same time, I have to think of it this way. From this standpoint, do monsters that are 4 times the size he actually do feel fear? Do they feel fear? It's different than saying if a dog feels fear, but a monster that could easily turn you into a roast pork, well, roast human in this scenario, couldn't see it. Hang on. Yeah, I'm doing this solo song because Charlotte, I'm going to knock you out to fuck. Right. I really hate Kushala. I really hate Kushala. Would he hunt for sport? Because very few real life animals hunt for sport. No, I say I don't think he'd hunt for sport. I think it's more he hunts because it's his job. Like it's his job to keep the balance. So if something disrupts the balance, he'll hunt whatever's disrupting the balance. That would be my way of putting it. He hunts. If there's something disrupting the balance, he hunts whatever's disrupting the balance. Okay, well, how strong lore-wise is Volcana? Volcana is ridiculously strong. Because, think of it like this here, she is literally a walking ice age. That's literally what Volcana is. Volcana is literally a walking ice age. Anywhere she goes, ice follows. End of story. So no, walking ice age is what she specializes in. Excuse me, pause. What? Did I miss something? You really love to roar. Come on, you humpy bitch! Wanker. That's my problem. Lightning bows just don't have the same oomph as the rest of the bows. Lightning is definitely the weakest element in the game. I'm sorry, but it is the weakest. Wait, back to Nurg for a second. If we are bugs to him when he is awake, then are we not helpers when he's asleep because we keep everything from going into chaos? That's just it. It's Nurg doesn't differentiate. To him, hey, you're just a parasite that he needs to kill. Well, not so much that there. If you're in it, it's like, if you're in his way, he'll deal with you. Like, he's got one objective and one objective only. If somebody gets in his way, or if somebody's there to distract him or be in his way, He'll go through you. Like, that's the way he sees it. It's, you're getting between him and his hunt. He doesn't care if you're allied or not. He just wants his target, end of story. He doesn't, you have to, like, at the baseline, you have to remember that he is a monster. So you do. And he has a job to do, and all he wants to do is do his job. If you're in the way, you're in the way. He wants you out of his way. It's the same as whenever we were trying to stop Zora Magdaros. We were in the way, so he tried to stop us. If you think of it by that logic, because I would understand that logic. Like, if I've got an objective, like say for example, you see me play Smite there, like me and my friend is fucking arguing over who's gonna fucking get the most kills. I'll go through him just to make sure that I have enough kills to prove him wrong. Like, that's the way that I see it, and I understand exactly where he's coming, where Nergigante is coming from. So I do. On top of that there, I would really like a Kushala de Oro one that'll actually give me what the fuck I want. Excuse me. So why don't we lore wise just say stay out of his way and let him kill the final boss unless he dies? Because from this game's story point of view, we are wrong in our assumptions. Like, once you beat the main story, everything becomes clear. Does that make sense? Like, there's where the thing is. It's lore wise, we think for example, we think it's Nergigante that's bringing Zora to the Elder's Recess so he could eat him. We think, and then later on, we think it's Nergigante's bringing Zora Magdaros to Xeno'jiiva to feed Xeno'jiiva's power. And then again, with Ruiner, we think Ruiner's the cause of it all. We think Ruiner's the cause of the singing. Again, because your best way to put it, you're judging a book by its cover. That's the best way it could be said. We look at him, he's spiky. I was meant to say spiky and angry at the same time. He's spiky, he's angry, he's pissed, he's gonna kill you if you're getting in his way. Which makes him look like the bad guy. But we know Nerd can't sing, true. But we didn't know Volcana can't sing. Like, Nergigante came back for a reason, but we don't discover that reason until the very end. Like, Nergigante awakes for a specific reason, and that's to deal with the singing, because the thing that's singing is causing a lot of ruckus. But it's, Nergigante is always put, like, everybody immediately assumes Nergigante. Everybody in the commission assumes it's Nergigante causing all these problems, whenever it's actually Nergigante that's trying to fix all of these problems. But we're getting in his way. Do you sort of see where it's going to? And you know, and to be fair, we don't actually know if Nergigante can or can't sing. I don't think he's ever tried. So I don't. We don't know if he's ever attempted to sing. Ow. Humans are smart, but at the same time, idiots. Welcome to my life! Welcome to my life! Yes. Point blank, yes. That's literally just it. And the thing is I can't even like what you said is just 100% correct. So it is. But no, that's more or less the long and the short of it. Oh, excuse me. Really? Why have I not snoozed? That would have saved me a lot of the time. Then again, catching it would have made my... Hang on, wait. Hang on. Sorry, I'm multitasking here. I'm fighting Kushala and trying to read chat at the same time. Not the easiest thing to do. That actually went surprisingly well. Okay, that went oddly well. Right, why have I not snoozed? That would have saved me a lot of time. Then again, catching it would have made my job more annoying. Pretty much. That's literally Nergigante. So it is. But as said, he's there to do his job. We can't really argue with him. But yeah, now you understand why Nergigante is what is classed as a quote unquote true immortal. So he really can't be killed. Is he more God or perfect evolution? Perfect evolution. Because he doesn't rule, like he's not this all, like he doesn't determine who dies or who lives. He's just there to make sure everything goes to plan. So I would go with the more of the perfect evolution rather than the I'm a god. But as I said, if you disagree with me, you can ask me why you think he's more of a god. Like I'll always open up to extra interpretations. So well. Oh, you bitch. See, everybody ran off with all the goods. Really? Game? Really? Why you do this to me? Not good. Oh, come on. Ah, fucking stamina again. Right then. Tampol can I be used? Good. No yeeting for you today. Uh oh, no, not good. Not exactly a very good position. Yeah. I figured that one. You're a bitch. Right, you're actually flying. But that wind pressure's going to get on my nerves. Right, turn. Ow. You bitch! Ooh. Into this fucking tree. Good boy. Oh. I'm really not having any luck hunting this Kushala day or the rest of the night, swear to God. Just not having any luck. So I'm not. Whoa. Both failed about the same time, lol. What are you fighting? Blue Rathalos for the Anjab. You need. Hang on, wait. You need Blue Rathalos for the fucking Anjabo? You sure? I got what I need now. Oh, happy days. Whoa! I'm gonna go check something. Oh, I got. I could have swore somebody joined me. Chap named Cat. HR1. Inspect equipment. Okay. Happy days. Right. I'm gonna go do something. Nerg is quite a mystery though. But yeah, Volcana or some or more than one. Yeah, Volcana there's more than one. I think there's more than one. I'm assuming there's more than one. It's because Volcana is she's just a walking ice age, so I'm assuming she just likes to sleep all day. She's an odd person that likes to sleep. And only appears whenever she needs to blow shit, cause an ice age. Well, that's my opinion on it anyway. I say she only likes to appear whenever she needs to cause an ice age. Right, so I need colourful plume. And let's go out to the Elder Melder then. Nerg, I know that Nerg's the same as Fatalis. I know there's only one. Well, Fatalis is a technical immortal, but there can only be one Fatalis at any one time, so. Because Volcana doesn't have the same. As far as I'm aware, Volcana doesn't have the same regeneration capabilities as Nergigante does. All I know is she loves her ice. I'm actually kind of curious to what the lore says on her, actually. I keep referring to it as a her. It could be a him for all I know. I don't fucking know. So I don't. Alright, what am I looking for? 100 notes. Rune Nergigante. Countless bosses have only hardened this Nergigante variant. In addition to healing, its spikes grow tougher as it loses health. Right, Volcana. An elder dragon said to freeze all its path. According to legend, it can control the cold and uses its freezing breath to conjure massive spires of ice out of nowhere. Roughly. What do they know worth anything lore? A little bit. Nothing important. Just a little bit. Like I read through both of them there now, so but it's not as colourful as you might think it might be. I have a lot of these. I need a few of them though, so this is why I like the Elder Melder. Jobless. Huh. Do the job. Wait, oh, I need to check something on Nerg's notes. What is actually on Nerg? Nerg's an odd one that I actually haven't read up on for quite a bit. Where is normal Nerg at? There's Nargigante there. A terrible elder dragon that appears when other elder dragons are in the vicinity. Its penchant for destruction is well documented. Basically, Nargigante is just a beast. And that's the long and the short of it anyway. Basically, long story short, don't fuck with Nargigante. I don't know what the last one's required to be, so yay! But at least I can squeeze out a bit more damage now. Check Ruiner for me and his weight. His weight. I don't even think, because I haven't actually killed Ruiner Nargigante yet, so I'm not exactly 100% sure on what it's going to say. So Ruiner Nargigante captured smallest, largest. Doesn't say anything. It just says countless battles have hardened this Nargigante variant. In addition to healing, its spikes grow tougher as it loses health. Like its cousins, it attacks with white and black spikes, but also possesses metallic spikes that do not regrow. Break them to greatly reduce its lethality. What? But you won against it? No, I haven't. Because you don't actually get to access the Ruiner Nargigante actual fight until Hunter Master Rank 100. So you don't actually get to fight it until Master Rank 100. What's that? Nope. I think I'm like 92 or 93. I haven't hit 100 yet. Holy fuck, I've been streaming for 3 fucking hours. That's fucking nutty. Nope, not yet. Because I'm juggling that many things, I don't exactly have an awful lot of time. I'm Hunter Master Rank 92. So you wanna know something actually? You know what I'm gonna do? Give me a minute, guys. Save. Quit the title screen. No, not Master Rank 100 yet. This is the last thing I'm going to do before I head off for the night. It's 8 o'clock here. Like, this will be the last thing I do. If you're wondering why, this will be for future. I've taken a great look at the male armors. I want to check out the female armors now and see if they're any good. On top of that, there, I'm kind of growing bored of a male character. Preset 2. Confirm. Face. I like that one. No, that one. Confirm. Skin. Nice complexion. Hairstyle. I like that one. Alright, let's see. Uh.
Eagle's laugh, for me,
Uh-huh.
is the most creepy and sadistic laugh there is.
Fair enough.
Over to general.
Jesus Christ.
But see that scene is so weird because it's not that's like either he's walking out of where he works
Uh-huh.
and does that laugh, but just goes to a dead straight face.
Lovely.
Yeah, like I think it's actually in the trailer that one.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Is it in the final trailer though? I think it is. Like if you watch this, how creepy this is.
And then switches that straight dead face. Yeah.
It's definitely more creepy and sadistic Joker laugh in my opinion.
Yeah, I would agree. No, not you, it's that one. Jesus! No, I like that one. Ugh. Going to take a minute for that there to load in because it has to do a complete redesign. Well, I most certainly did not expect that. So I didn't. Most certainly did not expect that. Fucking hell, the loading screens are fucking dynamite. Ugh. Feeling partial to a donut now. Right. No! Ah! Donut kind of went flying. Hung.
Oi, oi!
That looks nice. Looks pretty awesome. Tigrex mostly unchanged. Boot Tigrex looks awesome. Yes, George. Oh, hot damn. Right. The tunnel looks nice. Not bad. Okay. That looks nice. Kieran. Not bad. Namiel. What the fuck? Sora. Yangaruga. I'm sorry. Oh, well, at least that's okay. I'll not argue too much. Zinogre. Yeah, Silverathalos. At least I toned it down a little bit. Lunost. And Parchment. Okay, they're not bad armors, like. Right, anyway, guys. This is LoudMouth-Gaming. I hope you've all enjoyed. Please like, share and subscribe as always. And guys, I shall see you all later. So, well, hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully. If everything goes well, tomorrow. Okay guys, this is my LoudMouth-Gaming. Hope you all enjoyed. Xander, thank you for joining in, as well as Indominus Rex, wherever he is went. I shall hopefully see you all later. This is my LoudMouth-Gaming. Goodbye.